Are you tired of your games being full of bloat, stats, and more loot than you can throw an epic staff at? Do you yearn for the days of yore where games were pure adrenaline-fueled score attacks? Sure, we all do. And it's a good job we have indie developers that continue to make the games many large devs would turn their noses up at. It's that time of year again where you might want to treat yourself to a few new games, and nothing says Merry Christmas more than being trapped in a hellish dimension full of murderous screaming skulls with only daggers spewing out of your fingers to aid you. Welcome to Daggers. It's an older title, but one that I enjoy massively and return to on a regular basis in a vain attempt to climb the global ranks, and I just wanted to give it my thoughts. And just before I go on, please consider dropping a like and or subscribe. Thanks. Daggers is a game that clearly knows what it is and what it wants to do. As the player, you enter the darkness and pick up a cursed dagger and then prepare to fight. You are now at the mercy of hellish skulls and their buddies as you dance around a floating arena in the hope of surviving as long as you can. Your only weapon is your very hand, or maybe you are the hand. Holding down the mouse button will fire a steady stream of projectiles at the encroaching hordes of hellish skulls, and a double tap releases a shotgun blast. The hordes will drop red crystals that also power up your hand of death in various ways, throw in another risk-reward element, often going for enemies that drop them or trying to collect these will get you killed. It's a game of skill and precision, of being aware of your surroundings at all time. Get hit once, game over. Fall off the edge, game over. Fart, game over. Alright, I made that last one up, but you get it. Here you need to simply last as long as possible, and longer you last, the higher you will be placed upon the leaderboard. For once, no one will judge you if you can't last longer than a minute. Here it does happen all the time, and it is normal. The longer you last, the more anxious you will become, and you know every second counts, and that will get you killed quicker than anything else in my experience. The simplicity of this game is its greatest strength. It's focused and unforgiving, and will have you pressing the replay button again and again to climb the global leaderboard. One of my favourite additions to this game is the ability to view somebody else's run. Simply view the leaderboard and click on the eye next to the name. The one more go and really believing you could feasibly get into the top few hundred at least is a real driver. Reminds me of my addiction to Geometry Wars back in the day. I was convinced I could get to the top of that leaderboard, never did, and lost countless hours trying. Often capturing footage for games and editing it when I do these reviews is a pain in the arse as well, but not here. This is it. This is all of Daggers. It's old school 90s graphical style, which really lends its overall appeal, is fantastic. The sound as well is guttural, grim, hopeless. The effects when the skulls are spewed out of one of the grim monoliths is precisely what I think it would sound like were it real. It makes you feel like you're trapped in some long-forgotten hellish dimension where the goal is futile but you have to keep trying. Maybe there's a way out. I love it when games capture this whole feel and it all melds together. It's a real rarity. It also reminds me of those made-up TV show games, like if there's one in CSI or some such that's addicting all the kids and the game's suspecting of causing psychotic behaviour. Though the producers and director have clearly never played a game in their life. Just to know, I've spent many hours on it and I'm completely sane. If you, like me, enjoy a good old school challenge that can jump into for a few minutes here and there, and sometimes end up staying for a couple of hours, then there are few better all-out pure challenges than Daggers. It's just a heartwarming game, and I know given the source material that's an odd thing to say, but it's true. And it only costs 4 notes as well on Steam. Bargain. Cheers.